thing's a dually?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream of Hyperdrive Season 1. We're going to be watching it. I'm not going to be able to show the screen. You have a Netflix account for that. You can log in, and basically, I just want you to watch it with us. So you're going to get to see us seeing it for the first time. Mike and I got to experience the show, but we have no idea what it's actually going to look like on the big screen. So this is going to be totally just like, you know, a treat for us to watch what the hell we went through and just get to see exactly how it plays out on screen and then enjoy the action with you guys. So, yeah, feel free to sign in and comment below. You can talk with us. We may be able to reply to some of them. We got more people coming. I think Aaron Losey from Lone Star Channel is going to be here, and maybe some of the people from the Rally Ranch. They were a part of this project as well, but other than that, we've got Mike, Connor, Harrison, you know them from Lone Star Drift as well. Melissa's back there making a beer.
Can I interject real quick?
Yeah.
This guy made us wait this whole time.
I know.
It's now 12:40 Central, and we haven't been allowed to watch the show yet because he's trying to wait for the reaction.
I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat.
I
wanted to say
it's really tough.
Yeah.
I just want to say that.
Right. It's true. Okay, are we ready?
We are ready.
We're definitely ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I was ready about 8 hours
I've
ago.
been ready. We should, no kidding.
Yeah, I was up whenever this came out, and it was so hard not to like.
Really?
Just turn it on, yeah.
I just finished editing, and then I'll just wake up when I need it right there.
Yeah.
Good plan.
Okay. Rohan, we good to go on this?
We're good to go.
All right.
Don't
Yeah, we're good. Turn on the sound for sure. And then, can you use my phone to share it to Facebook?
Okay.
The link to this.
Okay. Facebook's hard for me.
I might be able to do it actually.
Yeah, you better do it.
Can
I don't know how
I
you
find
use
it on my own YouTube? I've never really done this live thing, so you guys bear with us here. All right, so yeah, if you're watching with us, pull up your Netflix account, pull up Hyperdrive, and we're all going to start at exactly the same time. So let me know when you got it queued up, and then I'll let you know. If you have to pause this video, if you're not watching it live with us, that's cool.
Can you turn up the volume and see what volume it's at?
Yeah, let's see what the volume is. Got no volume.
Stand by.
Stand by. For
Technical difficulties.
This is weird watching myself.
I feel like it's really Thought I heard it.
There we go.
All right, hang on. Start over. We got to start it at the same exact time.
Fuck.
Rudy's like, I don't know.
I know, right?
Of course he is. When does Adam run?
I know, right? On the comments, and be like, "Oh man."
I mean, it would be cool if he was there, but.
Okay. All right, let's do this for the first time and for our viewing pleasure. Half of you guys have probably already seen the whole damn season by now. Okay. And 3, 2, 1, play. And then it loads. All right, we got the Netflix in right now. If you're trying to queue up exactly with us. It's been a long road to get here.
If you want something bad enough, do what you need to do and make it happen.
Being a woman in the motorsports industry is a challenge, but I just want to prove everyone wrong.
I don't have a lot of money, but competition, that's all that matters in this life.
Come back. Back.
This thing is swinging all over the freaking place.
There, stop.
They've come from across the globe to chase a dream.
Officially, I'm the best female drifter in Europe.
European All-Stars.
Alex and I were known as the fastest couple in Germany.
Brazilian renegades,
Eu não vim aqui pra brincar, eu vim aqui pra levar esse título pro Brasil.
Japanese masters, and American outlaws.
I've always been more of like the underground drifter.
28 off-the-grid racers in their custom-built machines.
This is like the Fast and the Furious, but in real life.
They come for this. A 100-acre proving ground. Engineered and designed to challenge them.
I'm here to prove who I am as a man and as a driver.
Here he comes, making an impression to test them. To push their limits.
Every time I leave, start line of the race, I want my family to be proud of me.
This is the most spectacular car competition on Earth. The only known one way.
Every face, an opportunity to be a diamond.
This is Hyperdrive.
Dude, yeah, that was rough.
Absolutely nothing compares to the spectacle you are about to see. Racing enthusiasts from all over the world have gathered here at this industrial complex, which has been transformed into 10 of the most insane race courses ever imagined. Where dragsters, drifters, sleepers, and outlaws will be pitted against each other, with the goal of crowning the ultimate underground racer.
I've
spent my whole life around cars, from the Autobahn to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and I thought I'd seen it all. I was wrong. This is my childhood dream come true. The twists, turns, and obstacles that make up these 10 tracks will test cars and drivers in ways that have never been seen before. And tonight, it's all about testing control. It starts with Supernova, where drivers will be challenged to take their cars from reverse to drive in one insane motion. A dizzying control challenge where power meets precision and tires meet their death. The next obstacle, quite frankly, terrifies me. Biz, why don't you take it?
I've been in the octagon with people that are trying to rip my head off, but that's not nearly as intimidating as the Leveler. A 6-story monstrosity is the ultimate test of courage that will show us exactly what these drivers are made of. They'll also face the ruthless combo of Walk on Water and Target Zone, an engine-choking water hazard followed immediately by a slick surface targeting test.
We've got the best of the best amateur drivers in the world. Our first group of drivers will return the class tonight. They all have the same goal to win the Hyperdrive Championship.
That is what it's all about. This is the ultimate test of man, woman, and machine. May the best driver win. Let's get it on. The first ever contestant in Hyperdrive history pulling up to the start right now. His name is Fielding Shredder, a 33-year-old rally instructor from Austin, Texas. A soft-spoken guy, so don't let that fool you. This guy isn't afraid of anything. Fielding points to a single moment in his life that has come to define the driver that he is today.
We look so mean on grid.
Growing up, my dad was a pilot in the military, flew F-16s. As a kid, I was honestly pretty shy, pretty timid, but watching him being courageous changed everything. I really appreciate and respect what he did for me growing up. One day he just got a headache, and about an hour later he passed out. I was working at a car dealership at the time. I got the phone call from my mom, and everything kind of stopped and stood still. It was a major stroke. We didn't think he was going to make it. You know, the doctor several times told us to pull the plug. It's been 8 years now. He's still with us, but he's bedridden. it certainly made me realize, you know, I don't want to have a desk job at a car dealership my whole life. I hate doing this job. Life is short. I need to follow my passion. I need to take risks, and my passion is driving cars, and so I did. I've made racing a career. You know, being able to embody that spirit, that's part of driving like I do, and I'm convinced that's the only way for me.
Fielding Shredder, and yes, that's his real name, in the launcher and ready to let it fly. Look at that smile on his face. Let's go down to Lindsay with his best friend and the guy who's going to help him navigate this course.
Hey, Michael Van Schellenbeck is his daughter.
Come on!
Don't you I want to point out, as you hear the cheering right now, you know, the fellow contenders here, they're all sitting on the edge of their seat.
For sure, he's rocking the Nissan 240SX, which is
Is that normal? Should he be making that shot, and should I be so scared?
You have nothing to worry about. This is a super lightweight, 500 horsepower car set up to drift. Going straight is anything but easy in this, and this course is designed to test control. So if you're not on your game, this track will eat you alive.
Here we go, guys.
It's time.
First ever.
Keep calm. You got this. Remember to have fun with it too. Have fun. Keep it tight. Keep it tight.
Wow, what a takeoff!
Oh, a monster drift into the first turn.
First obstacle on the course, he's got to hit that target with the front of his car to start Supernova.
Pulls the handbrake.
All right, he's going to have to whip his car around his tight cluster of pylons. Each one he hits will be a 2-second penalty. Can he keep it under control?
What did I just witness?
That is a Rockford turn. You put it in reverse and you cut the wheel. Slam the brake, put it in gear, and floor it.
Nice job. Nice job. Get it right.
Great job through Supernova.
Oh, he is so hot into that turn.
Come on, baby.
Just to clarify, there's no plan
Guys, at these speeds, one mistake and he can put his car into a wall. Look at him drifting that corner. He's ripping it up.
Any of this.
Fielding Shredder, reaching up to our second obstacle, the light box. And the clock will stop here.
All right, hold on. Wait for the pattern.
Rep, break it down for us.
Okay, here's how it works. 2 of these 4 boxes are going to light up at random, and Fielding's going to have to execute 1.5 turns in each of the highlighted boxes without hitting any of the penalty pylons.
There's the pattern.
Just 2, and they're diagonal. Go for it, baby. Go, go, go.
We hear his spotters setting them up for success here.
Oh, look how close he is to the light tube.
Careful.
There's 1 spin and a half, and he's out.
Look at that. That is insane.
Awesome. You're
You
killing
actually
it.
have a
Get
lot
out
of
of
restraint
there.
right
Diagonal.
You see Fielding throwing a big handbrake. That allows him to lock up his rear tires, cut the steering wheel, and start his car into these drifts.
Hey, get me out here. Look at that. And he passes.
There you go.
Aces the first 2 obstacles, no penalties, as he heads to walk on water.
Oh, God.
Watch your wheel speed. Watch it right there. Watch it. Or not. Just do whatever you want. Whatever.
That's his first big mistake.
So tough to control all that power when you're pushing it that hard.
Careful.
There we go. Cool it off, baby. Light bar on.
Fielding's got to use those reflectors to find the hidden path through this 50,000-gallon water head.
That 9-foot raised path is the only safe way through, but at this speed, he's risking flooding his engine bay.
No traction whatsoever.
All right, don't miss the target.
And now he's on the target zone. He's got to hit that target with the back half of his car.
It's halfway.
Oh, that's going to cost him.
Car's blocking, dude. Oh, God.
Oh, listen to that. Did he
Drop
drop
off.
that engine? Did he push it too hard to walk on water?
Hold on, here we go, second chance. There we go.
Two seconds after Harrison.
Ingested too much water. Come on, baby, come on.
Right, what happened? He really shot himself in the foot at Walk on Water. He took a risk and attacked at high speed. But look at all that water that went gushing into his engine bay. That is a car killer.
Yeah.
My car's not running right. Damn it.
Oh, that's gonna hurt him. That could be the end of the road.
Get with it, get with it.
Fielding Shredder in deep trouble in his very first race. This is the last place you want to be having some engine problems.
Oh, the leveler! The leveler! I love this thing! Oh my god!
It's time for the leveler, the 6-story monster. 40% incline straight into the sky.
Water temps are down big time.
Fielding better pray he has enough power left in that engine to get to the top of this thing. Because the closer to the edge he goes, the faster the leveler will come down on the other side, saving precious time.
You're shooting forever, and he's never ready. You got it working. It's amazing.
Less than a quarter from the edge.
Leveler engaged.
I know why they call it Hyperdrive now, because I'm about to hyperventilate. Can somebody get me a bag, please?
I thought he was going to go flying right off. I'm sure Fielding's heart rate is sky high right now. He pushed it so close to the edge, and now you can see that leveler's coming down fast.
All right, backstretching this course is a sprint to the finish line.
There you go, 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 go. Get out there.
Sounds like the water's gone, and he's back to full power.
He's got a few big sweeping turns and plenty of
Oh
yeah, baby.
All right, watch the curve on the inside. Final corner, come on through. Or not.
I said, or not.
I feel like
I said, watch the curve. And then you just hit the full brake. Or not.
1 minute and 45 seconds. Austin
That's
takes
it.
it.
Yeah. He's drunk and
That's it. You deserve it.
Good job, buddy. Good job. Very good job.
The fact that you made it after all that, I was just like,
Not a perfect engine trouble coming out of Walk on Water. But he certainly kicked off Qualifier 1 with a wild ride.
Well, when we sat down and spoke to him this week, he was all smiles and he was very confident. But now I see why. No wonder he was all smiles. No wonder he was so confident. This guy is the real deal.
Good job.
All right, so our first official time has been posted in Qualifier 1, and here's how this is going to go down. Tonight, 12 drivers will take the track in the first of 4 very different qualifying races. Top 3 finishers will immediately advance to the knockout rounds. The middle 6 will have another chance in Qualifier 2, but for the bottom 3, sadly, they got to go home.
Qualifier, ladies and gentlemen, is
Driver 2, report to the start line.
That was the loudest damn car.
I know.
All right, fellas, I'm really looking forward to this next guy. He is Jean Berillon, 31 years old from Brazil. They call my man the Sheriff, and he is one of the best drift drivers in his country.
No doubt, this guy was a racing prodigy and competing in Formula 3 at age 14. Unfortunately, he had to leave the sport when his family's business collapsed. But over a decade later, he's his own man and he's back on the track doing what he was born to do.
Fiquei muito tempo fora do automobilismo e vendo o quanto a vida realmente é curta e eu não podia mais continuar longe do que eu realmente amava. Essa competição pode ser uma oportunidade para mostrar para todo mundo que piloto também não tem idade. Você não tem idade para seguir seus sonhos, título.
Listen to that bad boy. Yes. That's 800 horsepower and side pipes. I love this country. This car is about 6 times as powerful as your average daily driver.
I've already got
Guys, this is one of the fastest cars here. 800 horsepower.
The yellow shitters.
You might struggle with some of the precision obstacles like Supernova, but this car is going to be a ton of fun to watch.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Brasil, Brasil, mano. A gente veio pra vencer.
Estamos aqui pra isso.
I don't think it's actually. But everything, like,
Good move.
pretty high level.
Yeah, it was fast.
This giant 65 Mustang coming up on the first challenge of the course.
He's got that monster money.
Getting ready to do that rock return.
Gotta get the car straight. That's the hardest part.
Spin it, baby.
Oh!
Wow, that was amazing.
Oh my gosh, you guys, he was inches from that penalty pylon. So tough to control a car like this. The force he is bringing and the power into each of these turns. You can watch that supercharged V8 just bounce off the rubber on his dash. You can see when it lights up red. That means he's pushing the engine to its absolute limit. Just barely squeeze this beast through Supernova and light this even tighter.
This will be no small task. He's right on the heels of Fielding Shredder's pace, waiting for his randomized pattern.
Which is crazy because watching his car move, it
See
moves
his best
so
friend
fast.
Fernando piling him
You were
in there.
faster drifting
He's
than
held
us.
the building together from the ground up.
I did do the Rockford.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta do that 540.
We actually saw him coming in. Yeah,
there we go.
Perfectly executed that first box. Let's see what he does in a second.
That right front tire is practically glued to the pavement. Zhao's showing incredible control over that huge car.
And he's cleared the precision obstacles with all the pylons still standing. No penalties.
Yeah, so you forget what it is. Just like go across.
That Mustang tearing towards walk on water next. Now we've already seen how devastating this obstacle can be in Fielding's run.
Chega devagar no rio, chega devagar no rio.
Zhao's actually added aluminum
by the
plates
way,
to the bottom of his car to keep the water out of his engine bay. Let's
It's a
see
long
if it
lap.
makes a difference.
The water was good and bad.
Yeah.
They flew away.
Super aggressive.
Taking a risk here, putting a ton of faith in those modifications.
Now he's got to hit the target. And here he goes.
Ah, look at that.
That was beautiful.
Perfect.
Someone didn't get it for sure.
Hitting that target on the first attempt should separate him from Fielding.
He is setting the bar pretty high so far.
This is awesome. The sheriff has come to town, you guys.
Well, that engine sounded good as he's headed over to the leveler. Seems like those aluminum plates paid off for him, Rut, and he's crushing Fielding's pace right now.
Jesus. Crushing.
What do you think his approach would be here for the leveler?
He's got a heavy car. If he can get close to the edge, the leveler will swing down fast. 6 stories straight into the air, a 40% incline.
Here he goes.
See, I'm telling you, see?
9 feet from the edge. That's 3 feet closer than Fielding's.
I told you.
Guys, this is where the car makes all the difference. This is pure American muscle. 800 horsepower lets him tear up that ramp, and that 3,000-pound car brings it down fast.
He's a car salesman.
Sean Marion coming into the way ahead of our leader and setting up message to the rest of the field in Qualifier 1.
What's up, Ryan? I see you watching.
Straight.
Maybe he can break 5 minutes. this. He's gonna finish it first. Here he comes. Now the stretch he comes. And yes!
Mano, top demais, cara. Top demais. Acho que foi o melhor tempo até agora.
That was nuts. And with that, Brazil's Jean Barrion, aka the Sheriff, sets a new bar in Qualifier 1. What a run.
When he came around, drifted in the last turn, can I level with you guys? Please. I peed just a little. Just like the tiniest
What is your reaction to that run?
I loved that. It's amazing chorus. It's like really,
Did we get guacamole?
And Orlando, I know you got your best friend over here, right? But how was that communication that you had with him tonight?
It's not just the communication tonight, it's what we did together to be here, to inspire and everything. So we are here to rock,
So after a jaw-dropping performance by Jean Barrion, the bar for Qualifier 1 had been raised. And the next drivers to the line were eager to show that they had the skill to match or exceed it. First up, in his custom-built Corvette Grand Sport, 62-year-old Mike Pettiford, the most decorated amateur racer in American history.
I've won more SCCA amateur divisional national championships than anyone in history. I've won 44 of them. I'm here to win. I don't go any place to finish second ever. Count on that.
Sorry. Here we go. He tore out the gate with 4 decades of experience behind the wheel.
Think of the amount of races. This guy knows pressure and he knows how to deliver. He is prepared and ready for this competition.
Is this you?
Pylons at 2 seconds each. That's a 10-second time penalty. And now that rearview mirror is just hanging on.
He's not looking in the rearview mirror.
Damn it.
Okay, you're still going though.
Clearly frustrated by the catastrophe at Supernova,
3-2, Mike. Go, go, go.
Michael couldn't crack the code at Lightbox.
Where's he going?
Mike, I'm sorry. You're in one. You're in the wrong one.
This is so bad.
Oh!
Misjudged just how tight that box is.
No.
And it turned out Michael needed that rearview
I like how
mirror.
they're shaking the camera.
I think I've got damage to the car.
Can you at least take solace in the fact that you came out here, you did this course that is arguably the most difficult one ever?
I'm alive.
Okay.
I'm thankful.
Driver 4 was Florida's Ed Mahalik, a Marine Corps vet driving the mother of all muscle cars, a 69 Chevy Camaro.
Go, go, go.
Was it better than this one?
The question was, could he control his 3,000-pound vintage street car through the precision obstacles?
Did they just say 600-pound street car? What is he doing?
That would be me.
Way offline on his approach.
Can't see. Take on.
Can he turn the tide here at Lightbox?
He's out of control a little bit now.
Oh, that's going to cost him.
Dude, this blows.
Next up was Aaron Parker from California, a guy who works 4 jobs to support his foster siblings and keep his racing dreams alive.
Alright, this is Aaron Parker.
This is really well lit.
This is the sickest car.
Engine. That's right. This thing is going to be screaming, buddy.
He made it through Supernova clean and completed his first 540 perfectly at Lightbox,
You're good. Going to number 3.
but under-rotated at the second.
Hold on. You didn't get enough rotation in there. I did it? No, you gotta go back.
And after doubling back to complete the obstacle, in his rush to correct the mistake, he lost more than just time.
Oh! It's not the
You lost your bumper
I
back
don't
there.
understand how this stuff is difficult.
Okay, Aaron.
No, like I don't know what's going on.
Racer
I like
known
his name.
as the Drift Sensei.
Sushi.
This guy's gonna go balls out the whole way.
He's going in, baby. And Sushi tore out the gate and made easy work of the course's early obstacles, showing why he's a legend
I like
in
how they
Japan.
don't show the people that do well.
Putting on a clinic here.
Come on, baby, come on.
Right, this shit.
And when he pulled up to the leveler, and Sushi looked like a locker for the top 3.
Right, this took forever.
Go with
That's
power.
a slow start off the line there.
What's happening there?
You have to attack this obstacle with power or you are dead in the water.
And now he'll have to wait for the leveler to reset.
Remember, the clock is ticking this whole time.
That's Sushi, jump!
What's happening? What just happened?
He just hit the safety ramp there. He charged it before the level reset.
Look how violent it looks.
It looks so painful.
He's like, something's wrong. I have no oil.
Running such a great race until that.
やべえ、もうあとこれやるだけだったのに。
前進めるなら進んで、ゴールスピーチでも進んで。
Look at this! His spotter telling him to go again as the leveler resets.
That is insane.
Go, 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 go!
Oh my gosh,
See, right up.
Going again.
Like, still grab it.
Unbelievable. So Atsushi somehow wills his way to the top of that leveler, but now sits 2 seconds off of a qualifying pace. Can he keep his car in one piece after that nasty crash?
It's not that
It's all gonna come down to the back stretch.
I'm leaving.
He's gonna have to push it to make the top 3.
This is all the high speed parties just gonna link it all together now.
Oh, looks like that hook went open.
Exactly, and the live stream's supposed to start at the same time.
Can he hold it together here?
He's
coming hot.
He's gonna be close in the line. He's seconds off the qualifying pace.
Look, we're all in here. It's watching your videos. 9 of the videos are honestly.
Knocking Aaron Parker into the 4th spot and out of qualifying position.
What a lap. I mean, talk about getting through adversity. My man went airborne, risked it all, put his car on the line, and he still came out with an incredible lap.
You ever been airborne in a car?
Yes, it is not as much fun as it looks.
It looks
A lot of fun.
No.
As we take a look at our updated leaderboard, Atsushi Taniguchi managing to snag the 2nd spot despite that near disaster at the leveler. And someone who will be watching these runs closely is Fielding Shredder, currently sitting in 3rd place. If any of the next 6 drivers can beat his time of 5:45, he'll be bumped from that coveted qualifying position.
Wait, he beat you after doing that? Jesus
By 7/10 of a second. Well, he was drifting the whole course, which is apparently really sad.
And how does the track 5 minutes long? Really?
All right, our next driver is 27-year-old Texas native Brittany Williams. Now, she's relatively new to the sport of drifting, but fellas, I'm told this young lady is a natural.
She's been drifting now for about 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Really
It's like what Aaron says about
Aaron
you.
has no filter.
34 races on the long shot drift. Very positive outlook on life. She owes that to her mother. And Brittany says it's the lesson she learned during a difficult childhood that still fuel her on the track.
I am still learning every time I get behind the wheel of my car. I'm still actually pretty novice compared to some of the other drivers out there. But what I've noticed is that if I focus on just enjoying myself, I do better. Growing up as a kid, there was a point where we were homeless. But my mom, she was able to make sure that we were always positive, despite going through that level of hardship. And so that's what I try to focus on when I drive. My goal is always to just have as much fun as possible in everything that I'm doing. And honestly, that's kind of a win-win.
Good, you practiced this 100 times. Just drive through it.
It's like any other day.
And that's the guy who will be helping her navigate through this course. Brittany's
Aaron
husband is
showed up.
father, Kevin Williams.
We're about to watch Brittany's
What,
run.
what's she driving?
So she's in a 2008
All right, Brittany.
Nissan 350Z. It's
See,
about
send it.
270 horsepower. That's not nearly as
You
much
guys can
power as
join us
the
on
other
the
cars
YouTube
we've
channel.
seen
We'll
tonight.
watch
So
live
she'll be
together.
under pressure to excel in the precision obstacles.
Brittany Williams from Texas, ready for launch.
I love you. Good luck. You got this.
Love you too.
You're just like some guy.
Let's go.
Yeah. This is the guy that showed up with her.
The first obstacle is going to be critical, guys. We're going to learn a lot about what Brittany and her car have to offer right here at the start.
You could be this.
Oh!
No, you're supposed to.
She can't afford to take any penalties.
Am I lined up?
Did your bumper take that?
Got it.
Spin it.
Good job!
Nice.
So close to hitting that penalty pylon.
Yeah, go, 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 go.
Not the cleanest rock return we've seen, but she's out of there with no time penalties as she heads to the light box.
She's got to absolutely board on every one of these straightaways.
Like just having visibility of the car would make a big difference.
Look at that, look at that. Look at that.
A lot of confidence. You gotta love that personality right there.
All right, pay attention to the boxes. When that first one hits green, you go, baby.
I'm gonna go on the first one.
There you go.
Now she's entering light box without seeing the entire pattern. Now they could actually save her more time as long as she doesn't mess it up.
There you go, going for a clutch kick.
Look at that spin. Look at that smoke.
Diagonal.
Such precision on the drifts.
See how it's all in one fluid motion and she's able to get into that spin easily? That's perfection.
Yeah, she's having fun.
That is the best one so far. That is the best light box, I think, in my opinion. She's sending a message here.
Nailing those 540s at light box now has her on a qualifying pace as she heads over to walk
She
on
rotated a little tighter.
So let me ask you about her car. What will that do to her?
This is a converted street car, so her engine is prepared for the elements.
Which car is
She's gonna bring it right here.
Look
Oh, I
at
think
that.
they need
Flying. Look at that.
That's the advantage of having a street car instead of a true race car.
Oh God, it's coming through the window!
Come on, let it come through the window. Okay, go ahead.
It's okay. You'll dry off.
Coming out of walk on water, this target's gonna be critical.
Dart, dart!
Man, nice. What a run! What a run! Her line through that target was a thing of beauty. Great execution with those slick tires coming out of walk on water.
And her engine is humming, no water damage. That's gonna separate her from fielding.
Hell yeah!
There it is. Brittany Williams' mistake-free run has her 15 seconds ahead of fellow Texan Billy Shredder and in prime position to qualify.
Hey, go, 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 go.
Does she have enough power to make it up the level? She's up, but a full 15 feet from the edge. How much is that going to cost you, Ryan?
I think she's okay. Other drivers have made it farther, but remember, because this once was a street car, it's still got things like an air conditioner weighing it down. It's heavier, and that's actually an advantage on the leveler.
The only other clean run to this point on the course has been Sean Barrion. Top 3 in her sights, and she can keep it under control.
Come on, baby, come on!
Come on, Brittany.
Get it, get it.
Tight turn coming up here.
Go, 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 go.
So dramatic for like 1 second.
Down the stretch. Brittany Williams from Texas, bringing it home across the line. Right here. She's in second place. Underpowered, but who cares when you can fly like this?
You're all serious.
Drops the mic, drives off.
Is that
That's
the
all
trick
she
that's
wrote.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Hyperdrive right there.
Killed it!
Why she did it with the microphone?
That was pretty bad.
Okay. Nice. Our French baguettes.
And with that amazing run, Brittany Williams has a firm hold on second place, separating herself from the pack and bumping Fielding Shredder from the qualifying spot. Meaning Atsushi Taniguchi's time of 5:45.1 is now the time to beat.
Oh, wait, is he the guy with the C7? Yeah. Oh, quick.
After Brittany Williams raised her sharp performance, the final wave of drivers look to follow her roadmap, confident that a state-free run will vault them into the top 3 and earn them a spot in the knockout rounds. First up, in his 93 Nissan with a BMW engine and an old tractor turbo, was the Frenchman, Axel Francois.
Je suis de Manos en France. C'est un milieu fermé. Est-ce que j'ai bien conscience qu'il doit y avoir sur la planète qui auront plus de dispositions, plus d'argent? Mais en tout cas, mon objectif, c'est à ma petite place, écoute, je fais du mieux que je peux.
He tore out the gate and made it through Supernova and Lightbox like a pro.
Perfect.
And appeared to be making a run for first since he came to walk on water.
Oh, no way, look at this.
Look at the steam fogging up his windshield.
Axel's car is so stripped down, there's nothing to protect the cold water from hitting his engine. Hot engine plus cold water equals steam bath.
You couldn't see it all.
You can't see. Oh.
Elle est où la cible?
C'était.
Je savais pas du tout aller. Ça m'a fait perdre beaucoup de temps.
Despite having almost no visibility, he still got a chance to finish inside the top 3. It's going to be close at the line. But came up short after a valiant effort. With the pressure mounting, Florida's Sarah Harrell pulled to the line, a 22-year-old truck driver who can drive anything on wheels.
I'm new to drifting, and I think people will underestimate that.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. But who doesn't love an underdog?
Let's go! Just started racing about 8 months ago.
Good job, wow.
Yeah,
That was awesome. She hit that with a lot of speed.
She put together a spectacular run.
Sarah making a push for third.
Beating out Taniguchi by
She's faster than me.
Good job.
And she stopped that.
However, an early mistake at Supernova resulted in a 2-second time penalty.
I think so.
And she dropped from third all the way to 5th place, showing just how slick the margin for error is on this Qualifier 1 course. The next racer to throw his hat in the ring was Kentucky dentist Britt Percival, who roared through the course in his supercharged 72 Firebird. With his wife Nicole guiding the way, put together a clean run through all the obstacles.
Come on, motherfucker.
Those were those two.
Come on out to me, baby.
Didn't carry enough speed through the course. Put himself in danger of being eliminated when he landed in the 8th spot.
Golly, you willikers.
The second to last driver of the night was 34-year-old San Francisco native Farouk Kawhi, a pizza delivery man who spends all of his money on drifting and racing.
I've worked so many jobs. Blood, sweat, and tears that have gone into it. It's not for now. I'm here to prove who I am, both as a man and as a driver.
He flew through the front half of the course and pushed his car to the limit at every turn.
This is Sky G!
Until a tactical master stroke and walk on water.
He's taking this slower than the other stripped-down race cars, betting that a dry engine will be a fast engine down the stretch.
Go, 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 go.
And that bet paid off as he tore across the line. Farouk Kawhi at 5:35, knocking Atsushi Taniguchi out of the top 3, and for the moment holding a bid for the knockout round. And so racers down, Jean Bertillon and Brittany Williams have punched their ticket to the knockout rounds and will be skipping the rest of our qualifying races. On the other side of things, Michael Pettiford and Ed Mahalik have been officially eliminated from the competition. It's been a great first night so far as we get set for our final driver in Qualifier 1. All right, fellas, here she is. The last driver to attack this Goliath of a course. Her name is Stacey Lee May, and what a story she has. 22 years old from Soweto, South Africa. Her father sold his tow truck so he could travel here for this competition.
They love E30s.
First time out of her country, first time in America, first time on a plane.
Going to beautiful vacations and getting in.
She's already a legendary competitor back in her hometown in a radical sport called Spinning. One of our executive producers and fellow South African paid her a visit to find out why she's called the Queen of Salt.
Of course, the currency's not worth much, so you couldn't like get the money back. So it doesn't really matter.
My name is Stacey Lee May. I'm from Johannesburg, South Africa. This is the community where I grew up in. It's basically part of Soweto. The crime is a bit high, the drug rate is high, and like not a lot of people can afford to live the way most people live. I was bullied a lot at school because I was always younger. People used to put me in the dustbin and beat me around and take my money and just like, they were so mean. I had no self-confidence at all. My dad thought that car spinning would help change that, and ever since then we've been spinning and it's just been amazing.
Stacy! Hi, looking for Stacy. Where's the smoke queen? The smoke queen! Oh my
Meeting Charlize, it felt like I'm dreaming.
This is really badass.
But then I realized that this is actually happening, it's reality.
I can't believe this, I can breathe.
Everybody was so excited. My mom just burst into tears. And then she went over to speak to my dad and she just started speaking Afrikaans.
Het is ongelooflijk dat jullie reg is vir die opportunity. En ek weet julle twee is baie opgegeven. Ja, baie opgegeven. Ja, maar dit is because I want in. I want in the car for a little bit. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
That's cool.
Really good 360s too.
Spinning is like a mosquito. Once it bites you, you just have that itch to do it over and over and over again. I get this amazing feeling when I'm driving my car because then it feels like I'm in control. It's like I'm on top of the world. I'm the driver of my own destiny. I can do anything.
They just opened their own.
And you know her mom and her siblings are thinking about her right now in Soweto, South Africa.
She is hoping that this is the kind of thing that can open the doors to her being a professional drifter one day. Let's go down to Lindsay with the ball.
Hey Dad, how are you feeling right now?
I'm over
Yeah, she looks 12 there.
My baby's passed away in America, and I still can't believe it that we.
She was like so
as
so
it
nice.
stands, Michael Fly currently sits in the third position, so Stacey will be gunning for him. She also knows that Britt's time of 6:07 is the cut line. Stacy Lee May. Let's see what she's got. Come on, Stacy. Come on, girl. Let's go.
What?
Oh, no, I can't believe they did that.
Oh my god. Alright, roll the dice. That's a good one. So, we're ending season 1, episode 1 right now. Season 2 is going to start in 10 seconds. You guys stick with us. If you have to take a bathroom break or whatever, pause the live stream and then you can come back.
Wait, you guys are rolling?
Appreciate everyone who's joined us. This is going to be awesome. Alright, I'm going to read a couple of these comments. Hello. Chat on my phone. Okay, I could probably do that. How do you like them apples from Kevin? Dad's always hurt.
Stacy Lee May.
What's up, man?
Qualifier 1. She needs to be 5:35 to move straight to the knockout rounds. 6:07 to avoid elimination. Let's see what she's got.
Alright, episode 2, starting now.
Stacy Lee May. Ready to launch. Come on, Stacy. Let's go. The country of South Africa watching this 22-year-old from Soweto. She got one of the lightest and most nimble cars in the competition. Perfect for drift obstacles like roadblocks and targets. Let's see how she does here. Oh, she takes on a pylon that's going to cost her 2 seconds. She didn't cut the wheel hard enough, didn't bring nearly enough speed to get her on and around that rock.
Honestly, I feel so.
Now she's on her way to Lightbox where she should excel. This is a big stage with a ton of pressure. She's just going to listen to her father's voice and do what she does best. Right now, Stacey is running ahead of Britt Percival's time, even with that 2-second penalty. Waiting for that pattern. There it is. Let's see those 540s, Stacey.
You don't want me screaming.
Let's go. Come on, girl.
Actually,
This is what she does for South Africa, and she is making it look easy. Can she do it again?
There's only 4 people watching.
Woo! Is it your mom? Why you say anything I want?
Stacey is inching closer to a top 3 finish and an instant pass to the knockout rounds as she heads so far. She's got a real advantage here. The car is not one of these crazy and high horsepower cars. You got to worry about the water as much. But she's got to use those reflectors to stay on the path. Coming in with a lot of speed.
Slow.
Mom's gotta get like that. That's
What happened? Did it stall? She stalled it. She went into that water too hard. I think she may have sucked up a little water into that intake. If it's only a little bit, you can try to blow it out.
Oh!
The clock's still ticking, guys.
Dude, we tested those like
She's trying. Come on. On these last 2 obstacles. This is Stacey. We're not fun now. Recovery. Beautiful line through target zone, and now there is only 1 obstacle between her and the finish. She's on to the leveler. Got to bring as much speed through this as she can. Did it stall again. I think it stalled again.
Looks like that engine is still struggling from all that water.
Oh, come on.
She's losing a lot of speed into our final checkpoint.
If she can just keep the engine hot, she's going to be able to keep going, I think.
And look at that split. Just 5 seconds ahead of Brett Percival. Stacey Lee May is still in this, but she's got to clear the water out of that engine if she's going to survive the leveler.
All right, Stacey, come on. Come on, Stacey.
Come on, Stacey.
Come on.
I would just like start a cell phone and fill it up.
That probably would have worked great, honestly.
And like, fuck this.
Yeah, we just cheap and we like got there. Aww. The drama. Oh, everyone's great.
Guys, the engine is toast. She got water in there. I think it's done for.
No.
Where was her air filter? Was it low somewhere? Had to. She was going slower. Aww.
See, she's wrecked with emotions right now. I can only imagine what her father is going through, her spotter.
Come close. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Here. Sorry, man. We'll fix it. Okay? Okay, calm down. We don't talk about it.
Lester Lee dropped everything. Sold his tow truck for his daughter to be in this international competition. I'm sure this is not how they expected it to go. So for Stacey Lee May, unfortunately, she'll join Ed Mahalik and Michael Pettiford in the bottom three. That group posted the slowest finishing times in Qualifier 1, which means they are officially eliminated this competition.
That's like their big story too. She would have been such a good
Not just her family, not just the people in South Africa, but everybody. Right now, watching this young lady should be super proud of what she accomplished tonight, just being out here.
And this is her dream as well. You know, she dreamed of this being a catalyst for her to drive in movies like Fast and the Furious one day. And I think she's still got a great chance of that. She did fantastically. Of course she's disappointed. She's crushed. But look at what she
you wait while you get in, like, have to fight. You're just like, way out of those things.
Handling yourself is beautiful.
Man, what a night. Our first qualifier is in the books. Jean Berrion from Brazil. Brittany Williams and Farouk Kawai, both from the USA, posted the fastest 3 finishing times. They will be skipping the next 3 qualifier courses and advancing straight to the knockout rounds, where they will be continuing their quest for the Hyperdrive Championship.
It feels amazing to beat these kind of drivers on this eclectic track. What we learned from the first race is how dynamic this racetrack is. We really need to adapt our car to an element that we've never seen before or heard of before. So, yeah, I'm honored and I look forward to seeing what the rest of the competition holds.
As for the middle 6 finishers, they will have to race again in a matter of moments as they will be moving on to qualifier number 2, where they will be joined by 6 new competitors and their custom-built cars, all looking to crack the code on this Hyperdrive track. But the track won't be the same, right, Russ?
That's right. The Hyperdrive track has been completely reconfigured for this race. After the trouble our drivers faced at Walk on Water in Qualifier 1, we've doubled down and created a new course we affectionately call H2O. This will be the ultimate test of adaptability. Boom! We've got more turns, double the targets, and we've added a brand new obstacle, the water cannon. Drivers will be chased by an avalanche of water, 1,400 gallons raining down on them from above. Look at
the Mustang.
The ultimate test of engines and ingenuity continues right here, right now. This is Hyperdrive.
We're gonna find the best driver here. Let's shoot a water cannon out. Let's see whose car can survive water in the coil packs. That's what they really should do. Just get a super soaker and squirt it in like coil packs. Just put a stock airbox.
Our first racer is a newcomer in Qualifier 2, Jordan Martin. He admits that he does not have a car built for this type of competition, but he wants to prove to everybody out there that he is a driver that knows how to adapt.
Jordan is driving a Lamborghini Hurricane, a $200,000 car with a twin-turbo engine packing 1,000 horsepower. This may seem like the best car here, but a Lambo is designed to stick to the track, which makes drifting nearly impossible. But Jordan is managed to make this and his team to make him pull off the
Kart track. So if anything happens, like
I'm the owner of an automation company. Martin Automatics, a family company, and designs machine printing, packaging, converting industries. From a young age, I was always taking things apart, anything from phones to small engines and all that kind of stuff. My dad pretty much had to lock the tools up from age about 2 on. And out of sickness, really, I tweak things, I tinker, and eventually that pointed me in the direction of cars. Hi guys.
This really goes well.
I'm a little older. I've been really fortunate in that I've been able to, afford some cool things and get to play, when I have spare time. Still be there for my kids, be there for my wife.
I love how the dude balances his $1 million fortune, his multiple children, and also has time to work with the
Right now I own a Lamborghini Huracan, and it just doesn't do it for me, so I thought, let's figure out how to make this better. So we kind of started developing the car and put giant turbos on it. You're like, ooh, this is 1,000 horsepower, this is awesome. But there's a lot of drifting here, and that's definitely a new one for me. Everyone's still saying, oh my god, how are you going to get an automatic Lambo to drift? This is insane. Man, I feel sorry for this guy. I mean, no one's ever seen it, but it's racing, anything can happen.
Jordan Martin, this guy's a multi-millionaire. He's got several patents. They call him the Midwest MacGyver. And Rudd, what's he got to do to adapt to this track?
Well, this is an all-wheel drive car, but Jordan and his team have MacGyvered a switch that can cut the power to the front wheels, making it rear-wheel drive. Their plan is to use all-wheel drive for speed and two-wheel for the precision obstacles. First up is a rock return at Supernova, so we're about to find out if they're as smart as they think they are.
All-wheel drive, engaged.
Here he is.
Did they let you practice this backwards?
Did you see how quickly it got to the first turn? That's what 1,000 horsepower will do.
Coming up on Supernova, his first test.
Two-wheel.
Two-wheel engaged.
Supernova engaged.
Let's see how this bad boy goes in reverse.
Going a little slow, guys.
That's a penalty.
But he only took out one.
Jordan's already These guys might be way over their heads.
Go.
He's got a chance to show off some of that speed on his way to the next obstacle, but he's going to have to get it sideways to hit that turn 2 target.
I got a feeling this is gonna be rough.
Oh, look at that! Nicely done!
Wow! Unreal! Really drift and hit a target. Doesn't that feel amazing?
I am speechless. That is insane.
I rarely see a Lamborghini wanting to hit anything. Jordan Martin putting it on the line tonight, though, as he gets ready to go into the fight.
Guys, that two-wheel switch that puts it into rear-wheel drive worked at the first target, but here in Lightbox, spinning two 540s in a tight space, this is the true test.
2-3.
Here we go.
Come on. That's a penalty.
All right, so now he couldn't get it to rotate the one way. Now he's trying again. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
This car is loaded with computers that's trying to fight
it's
everything
not
he's doing to it, right?
Exactly. It still doesn't want to do what he's asking it to do. Oh, now see, he's sliding in there.
Look at that! There we go, there we go!
Yes! Jordan is moving everyone wrong. Wow, that's more like it.
All wheel, all wheel.
Going to the walk-on water now with all these systems inside this car and any water getting inside, will that affect it at all?
Well, this car has been heavily modified, but I think its factory roots will keep it dry. Look at him. He's in all-wheel drive mode right now. Ooh, you saw him drop a wheel off. He's having a little bit of trouble staying on the mark now. See there, Jordan is flipping that switch for two-wheel drive to hit this target. Yes!
It's beautiful.
Oh, to see Larry just hanging out like that makes me so happy.
He is wide open.
He is flying around this track though.
All right, fellas, Jordan Martin approaching a brand new feature, the water cannon.
The water cannon.
So you do the same course and just add on to it.
Look at it, 1,400-gallon waterfall followed by a tight 360 barrel turn. Drivers can either wait it out and lose time or try and beat the 6-ton wave off the line.
If anyone has got the speed to race this wave, it's this 1,000 horsepower Lambo. Can Jordan do it?
You're an all wheel, right? All wheel? Good.
Go!
Here it goes.
Can he execute this barrel turn?
This is not good. I mean, I could drive around in circles all day long. You're going to drift around that son of a bitch.
He's in all-wheel drive mode. He didn't swap back, so he can't make a nice tight donut.
Lost some time there and now headed over to the leveler. Now we've seen this bad boy before. This time drivers gotta attack it with some soaking wet tires.
Activate lift.
Axle lift. Perks of owning a Lambo. Factory axle lift so it doesn't bottom out going up this 40% incline.
You dog.
Here he comes in the Lambo, going up the level.
Chop.
Whoa!
Very nicely done.
He struggled with some of the drifting on this course, but the Lamborghini helped him here. The advanced traction control let Jordan charge up there fast. With all-wheel drive, once he gets down, this guy has nothing stopping him.
Except
A
brakes.
few penalties though.
Can he go fast enough to erase those penalties? That's the question.
Here we go. He's gonna open it up.
Look at him, he's flying. Wow. He's got 1,000 horsepower, bringing him to us as quick as he can.
Oh! That was good though.
When you have all four wheels digging like that with all-wheel drive, he doesn't have to slow down as much as other people.
Here he comes, Jordan Martin, the multi-millionaire from Illinois.
The smartest guy in the room. Can he outsmart the track? Let's go!
Jordan Martin coming out of the Hyperdrive. The Lambo can go.
Unbelievable!
The sweet turbos, you feel it in your chest.
He had a couple of penalties at the start, but he made up for it on the straightaways. Put the foot down and hit that speed.
I can't believe that he was able to get that car to do things it is not built and designed to do.
And you know the people at Lamborghini are happy.
All right, y'all, with Jordan Martin in the top spot, that means the field will now be chasing the most expensive car in the competition. And once again, tonight's top 3 finishers will move straight to the knockout rounds. The middle 6 will have a chance to drive again in a third of our 4 qualifier races. And the bottom 3, they will be eliminated.
Driver 2, prepare for launch.
Next to the line is a trio of dragsters sporting a ridiculous collection of horsepower. Brent Percival, the Kentucky dentist. U.S. Army vet and Black Hawk helicopter mechanic Mark Rios. And 53-year-old drag racing legend Mike Martin.
Oh my God. Mike Martin.
Second place.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Here we go. I am so excited. I'm on the edge of my seat. All three knew they could show their blinding speed. But could they adapt to the twisted turns of the Qualifier 2 track?
Muscle cars.
Just like Jordan D. Speed Demons all struggled at Supernova. Here he goes for that rock return. But it was Mark Rios who struggled the most with the rock return.
That one's actually pretty good.
That's two.
I can't
This
see
was
that
my
much.
moment.
That was literally a drag car.
Come on, Mark.
He hoped to make up time with the most powerful car in the competition, a Chevy Camaro drag car.
All these lights and cameras in our face, and we were expecting to drive at night, and of course, we had never tried. So this was.
He's got to go back. Nah, man.
And also, these guys are drag
None of that matters as Mars' car flamed out and refused to restart.
Yeah, we popped a relay or fuse or something.
It can happen that quickly. A relay, a fuse, and then what have you got? A really cool paperweight.
Brent and Mike cruised through the first target, but Brent struggled keeping up with the precision he needed at target zone.
I'm gonna try to clutch kick it.
Oh, he missed it.
Come on.
I get it.
Oh, man. You gotta go back here. It is hit, buddy.
I get it.
Oh, do it again, do it again.
And for the second race, Brent was left worrying more about the bottom three than qualifying for the knockout round.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Mike Martin flew through target zone and pulled up to the checkpoint at Water Cannon, ready to race the wave in his 800 horsepower stock Camaro with nitrous boost.
Oh my God. Everyone, Rutledge says hi. He just called me to tell everyone hello.
Hi, Rutledge.
And when he crossed the line, he crashed the Lambo, finishing 30 seconds.
Oh, great. Hey, keep that. You gotta do the mic yellow.
All right, so with 4 racers down, Jordan Martin is still holding on to first place, but guys, no one has really put together a great lap so far, so we'll see how these times hold up as the night goes on.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be wasting my episode.
Our next racer is Sarah Harrell, a truck driver from Tampa, Florida, who finished 6th place in Qualifier 1. I bet she's driving her stock V6 Mustang, which isn't the most powerful car in the competition. Man, this car means the world to her.
Oh, absolutely. She was raised in Sweden, but came out here to America a few years ago to build a relationship. It was actually her father that bought her this beautiful car. So as you say, it means everything to her.
No, but it's great. They're doing a really good job. Watching the action.
It's a dirty job, but I like it. I just always love machinery, anything that can take you from one point to another. Just being able to be behind the wheel, either as a hobby or as a job, it's all I can ask for.
Alright.
I was born in Tampa, Florida, but around 1 year old, my mom and dad got a divorce. I moved to Sweden with my mom.
Rutledge was asking me if he got all the accuracy stuff right.
When I went to school,
So
I
far,
got
so
bullied a
good.
lot
So
because
thank
I
you guys,
was
the
American. I was
producers,
different.
the
They call me names and make fun of me and
editors,
so on,
everyone
all the
who
way up
like
to high school.
makes this thing
So I
all
decided that I'm
together.
gonna move to America and I'm gonna get to know my dad better.
Yeah.
My dad
I can look
really
past
got me into
that.
cars. He knew I was always very interested in racing. I have a 2014 Mustang. My dad got it for me as a graduation gift. People don't think much of it because it's a V6. They think you should have a V8. They think I'm just a beginner. I'm still learning. That kind of motivates me to say, but you want to see it, right? I'll show you.
No power in, nothing steering.
I just love the adrenaline. Getting out after drifting it around, almost shaking, you're like, it was so much fun. Again, I want to do it again. From being bullied, I've learned no matter what people think of you, no matter what people say, you just got to keep going for what you want. It's your life, so let's do this thing.
Alright, Sarah Harrison wants it.
Sarah Harrell at the line in that 2014 Mustang. Her best friend and daughter Tiffany is standing by. So let's find out what's going on down there with Lizzie.
Hey, Mike, how different does all of this feel being back up here?
I think that she's going to do great. She's super excited. She's more confident. She's done the course. And I think that'll help us both. She's going to do great.
All right, we'll see. What should we expect out of Sarah tonight?
Guys, this is a stock car. This was her daily driver a few weeks ago that she's stripped out for this. This course to me is more than just about horsepower. It's not just about cars. It's actually holding the wheel.
That's right.
Wait, I saw someone flat towing earlier, and it was about to roll, and I was like flat towing it with something. It's hilarious.
It's not a shit.
You know, we didn't take the toll road.
Wow, look at the speed she's running, guys. She's using all
no, because he's come through and just goes on.
Give him
a break.
Precision obstacles.
That's the big. He's not going to pay. That was nice.
All right, here comes the
Those are
rock.
exactly all the
Let's
skills.
see if she can get it this time.
Come on, Sarah.
Yeah!
Nice.
Oh! That was so good!
Sarah.
One penalty, that was so
Oh,
good, so close.
That's right.
Oh!
That electric steering rack will get you.
Still having some problems with that rocker turn, but remember
can
she
tell
worked
that
on it
way.
last time around. Next up, she's got the turn to target.
Oh, they don't?
Yeah.
Guys, this is a big obstacle for her. This is where she can show everyone that she can drift this V6 Mustang.
11 or 10. Might have been 10. Actually, yeah, it would have been 10. The 10 has a 4.6, but it's the newer body style. And then the 11
Nicely done, Sarah.
Good.
You guys may not know this now coming from the car world. This is the best a Mustang V6 has ever looked. What Sarah is doing with this car is so impressive. I'm so proud of her.
And sure,
I don't have enough parking in myself.
at the first checkpoint.
White box time. You got this.
There's the panel right there.
She's done well in the first two obstacles. Let's see if she can keep going here in the last
Ask Aaron how's that
Going into the first one.
You got it.
Great.
Yeah. There we
He's
go.
still on.
Yes! Nicely executed there. Nicely done.
There you go.
It's my daily, but I just got back from the event, so I go to BMW.
There you go.
There you go. Good. She just drive
That's not exactly a road trip.
like 700 miles a day.
Alright, she's headed to walk on water, which again is an advantage for her because this car is so much more close to stock.
There was not a
She's going to be able to go after it a lot harder.
Sarah Harrell with a great run so far, but all throws it all the way into 1.1.
That's okay.
Overshot that time.
Wow, look at the speed she's bringing, guys.
Hit that target.
You got it.
It's like
Sarah?
That's how you do that. That's how you do that. That was perfect. And they got good speed on the exit.
Good girl. Stay focused.
There she goes, making her way towards the next obstacle.
You ready for the water cannon?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Whoa! Skidding into the checkpoint, and look at this! She's now neck and neck with our leader, Jordan Martin, with only 2 obstacles
neck
to
and
go.
neck with Jordan.
Jordan
Damn.
struggled with this barrel turn. She's got a shot to leapfrog him right here.
Let's go! 1,400 gallons of water.
That was a problem set.
Couldn't beat it. Look at that water coming from those tires. And now she's got to hit that barrel turn.
It looks like water coming over the bow of the ship. Like
Super clean, exactly what she needed.
Think I need new tires after this.
So it's only
She
a
just
one-shot
gained
deal.
6 full seconds on Jordan there. Sarah Harrell making moves with just 1 obstacle left. Here she goes.
Yeah, so you can either wait me by the
Oh my gosh. Wow, no fear off the line. She charged up the leveler. 13 feet is exactly where she needs to be.
This is a heavier car, so we should bring the leveler down quicker, right?
Look at you, you're smart, Dixon.
Well, you know, I did a little physics.
Little physics? You guys, we're about to see Sarah in a V6 Mustang race a Lamborghini in a half-mile sprint to the finish line with only a 6-second head start. This is what racing is all about.
This is here we go. 5:13, a time to beat.
Come on, Sarah.
Holy terror,
You guys, it's gonna come down to the wire.
Yeah. Your car's not low enough.
She's on the home straight.
They should have been amazing.
Bring it on.
There were a couple.
Sarah Harrell, the underdog, making her run for first place in our big six Mustang.
Amazing. So the V6 Mustang beats the Lamborghini.
No one in their right mind would ever say that's possible.
Oh, the V6
How
Mustang.
about Sarah Harrell coming out and putting up the top time on the leaderboard? What a statement.
I love that in Hyperdrive, skill is the equalizer, not horsepower, not a fancy car, but what can you do with the car that you've got?
Tiffany walked up to me, she's so happy, it's like perfect spotter. And when she said that time, I was like,
Was he?
He was pretty cool about it. We were all surprised at how fast Sarah was in that car.
Was she fast for anything?
She did very well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if it wasn't for drifting, like I took that car road racing, when stock suspension, it was so easy to drive.
After Sarah Harrell took over the top of the leaderboard, an invasion of drifters hit the track. 3 of Europe's best and 2 returning for another shot at the top 3.
Oh god.
Alex and Corinna Graf of Nuremberg from Germany competing against each other on the course.
Yeah.
Both got behind the wheels.
Yeah.
That they are the fastest couple in the world.
So this is husband and wife racing team.
In Germany, Alex and I were known as the fastest couple in drift. Every race, we have our family with us.
Die Kinder haben auch immer geschlafen, teilweise sogar im Kofferraum oder direkt neben der Rennstrecke.
That's the main part of our success. We share the passion of drifting.
Also wir unterstützen uns natürlich im täglichen Leben, aber auch wir ergänzen uns selbst.
We are rivals.
So
But when we
he's
come
got.
back in the pits, we love each other.
Yeah, that's E39.
So Germany's best is about to show everyone how it's done.
Here we go.
The Grafs roared out of the gate and aced the turn to target. With the help of their daughter as his spotter, Alex took an early lead on his wife Corinna. Look at that smoke, baby. When she stumbled, completing her second 540 and leads.
E39 and 5
Stalled and
Oh, I got
neither racer found an advantage at target zone. But Alex made a costly mistake coming into the last turn. He missed his turn, got a back up. That's going to cost him some valuable seconds, which gave Corinna daylight to blaze down the final stretch. She's got a chance. Here she comes, Corinna Graf. Beating her husband and taking home family record.
you beat your husband? Really? I'm sorry.
Following the Grafs, Polish pioneer and drift champion Karolina Polarczyk hit the track to plant her flag as the top drifter at Hyperdrive.
Alright, Carolina's up.
After seeing many drifters struggle in Qualifier 1, she took a very cautious approach to walk on water.
She's going so slow.
You definitely don't want to suck water into this engine or her day is done.
So she's running a very smart race so far as she hits that target. Her snail's pace through the water may have kept her engine dry, but cost her precious time as she finished her race 6 seconds behind her European rival, Corinna. Go ahead, girl. Following the European newcomers, Aaron Parker strapped in for a second run after losing his cool and his bumper on the Qualifier 1 track. But Aaron's Mazda RX-7 started having problems right away at the turn to target.
Something's wrong with the suspension. What are you feeling? The toe is way off. Something must have moved quite a bit. Feels like it's about to break.
With precious time slipping away, Aaron took a huge gamble choosing to wait out the water cannon.
There it is, trying to play it smart.
Hoping to avoid any further damage to his car.
Grab that arrow turn, buddy.
Look at that spin! Look at that spin! Beautiful! That bet paid off as Aaron finished safely in the middle seat. The track frustrated at the mistakes he just can't seem to shake.
Something was off on the start. That's really bad for something like that to affect me. It's like a kick in my own ass.
Finally, Axel Francois, the Frenchman returning from Qualifier 1, made some changes to his car for a rematch with Walk-On Water.
Ouais, ce qui m'a le plus troublé sur le premier run, c'était la buée qu'il y avait sur mon pare-brise. Et je me suis retrouvé à sortir de Welcome Water. Donc on va essayer de corriger ça pour la prochaine course. On va essayer de la rendre étanche au niveau de l'habitacle pour pas avoir cette buée à l'intérieur.
Sideways into Walk-On Water, look at that! But his waterproofing did not work, and once again, Axel's car filled with steam and left him alone. So for the second straight race, Axel relied on his spotter leads and his raw driving skills to overcome his mistakes and floor it across the finish line in second place. Axel Francois, baby!
Oui,
oui. Oui, oui. Sarah Harrell has officially punched her ticket to the knockout rounds, with Axel Francois and Jordan Martin rounding out the top three. Meanwhile, at the bottom, Rios has been eliminated. While Mike Martin are on the bubble, anxiously awaiting the last two runs of the night.
Is this you this time? I don't know.
I've literally never seen this.
Second time around for at Sushi Taniguchi from Japan,
I like that
the
guy.
guy who gave us our biggest thrill and our biggest
Yeah.
He was very calculated. I remember he was having a flawless run before going airborne. No stars, so I can't even imagine.
Oh yeah, that was you're right, that was super exciting.
Well, Atsushi is known as the Drift Sensei, and for good reason. He started his own drifting school after a tragedy changed his life forever.
The chest.
仕事で自営業をやっております。ドリフトスクールを始めてからはこの仕事を始めたきっかけというかね、彼その秀幸、そこからすごく信号できてきて、ある日、彼の母親からね、全然平日の夕方だったんですけど、いきなり僕に電話かかってきて、彼の住んでる町の駅のとこから、丘を上がってくちょうどまっすぐな道路があるんですけど、そこをね、結構まあの勢いで飛ばしてたと思うんですけど、そこ一体何キロ出してるのかっていうひどい事故でしたね。実はその彼が交通事故で亡くなったというふうに警察から電話がかかってきて、危ないっていう危険だよって、危険な道具なんだよっていうのも、そのスクールでやってみた時にふと、彼もひょっとしたらこのテクニックがあったらその事故を回避できたんじゃないかなっていう。お墓参りは定期的にね行ってて、今回もね秀幸はいつもね応援してくれてる感じだったので、何かこう僕がうまくいくことがあればきっと彼にどっかで、力をくれてるんだなっていう、いつもその実感はありますけど。
Well, guys, I think Haduki must be watching over at Sushi because he somehow survived that jump at the leveler. And although he missed out on the top three, now gets to race again in Qualifier 2.
His car's not so
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, as you see, Jordan Martin is currently in third place. Beating his time would put Atsushi into a qualifying position. And Brent Percival, well, he's on the bubble again, fellas. This run right here could be sending him home.
Alright, Atsushi's up.
Let's go. Guys, Atsushi's an old school drifter, which means no handbrake. It's all about gas, brake, and clutch. Now, we saw him absolutely own the Supernova before. Can he do it again?
Here he goes.
Let's see how straight he is.
Oh, yeah!
Nicely done.
Flawless. And look at him. You see how he's throwing the steering wheel in the car? It's all gas, brake, and clutch. It's not using a handbrake. He is so old school with how he drifts.
That was the best Supernova we've seen, in my opinion. Even better than the first one.
Here he is, coming up on that target. He's got to kick that tail out. Wow, look at that. Bam, nice.
Oh, yeah, baby.
That's such great accuracy. It's fantastic.
Headed to the light box now.
That's
Atsushi looking good through the first one. He's coming to the checkpoint. And he's already built a nice little lead on Jordan Martin.
はい、深呼吸して1個目がついたらすぐスタートして。
緊張するな、これ。
He's got the pattern.
Look how hard Atsushi's going. He also took off once he saw the first box go off. He didn't wait to see the second one. He knows his spotter is going to point him toward the second box once he gets this first 540.
Got the first one.
This is so beautiful, the way he's drifting between boxes. And remember, no handbrake. The skill that requires is for real.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nicely done.
He just like grabs me and for no reason pulls it out.
In the last round, he was one of the hardest chargers going into the water. Will he be again? Yes.
Now he's got to hit the target.
Okay.
He is such a wheelman. It is unbelievable.
He is flying around that track. Picked up some time on the Lambo as he waits for the water cannon.
Trying to get a little cool air in there.
Maybe it was that burrito. He had that burrito for lunch and he was like, he knew it was a bad idea. A little spicy.
Now, can he outrun 1,400 gallons of water?
Here he goes, gonna try and beat it.
Let's go. Oh, that was nice.
He outran the worst of it, but those tires are wet.
Oh, look at this.
Like clockwork.
Now, we got his nemesis, the leveler.
I tell you what, he is going to be totally different this time.
Yeah, but you know, listen, I just don't think he's got it in him to take it easy. He wants to get up there as fast as he can.
ジャンプをするのかしないのか。
ジャンプするでしょ、そりゃ。見とけよ。じゃあ。いいか。
Here we go.
一番上でよ。
Come on, push it.
ブレーキ。
He made it. Yes, he did.
Incredible. Atsushi is going to fly down this back stretch.
He is going to wind that 2JZ engine out, power down, turbo spool the whole way back. Is he going to take the top spot? Come on, buddy, you can do it. Show us how it's done, Sensei. He's got to get that
Sushi Taniguchi from Japan, the drift sensei. Wow. Lesson right here on Yes! Look at that run! Guys, look at that run! That is how you do it!
Oh my
Atsushi Taniguchi qualified for the knockout rounds in dramatic fashion with that sub 5-minute run, and in turn officially eliminated the dentist, Brent Percival, from the competition. Meanwhile, Jordan Martin has been bumped out of his spot in the top 3.
Fielding's turn.
Now have to drive again.
Statistically, he has to be the next one up because there's only 12 guys. We're watching his, what do you call this, Netflix movie, Hyperdrive. Yeah. In this living room, went to lunch for a grill.
The first time we had the most drama, still got a decent time, had that airborne on the leveler. This time comes out, smashes the track, gets a record time. Guys, that was
So he couldn't go. Connor wasn't invited. No, he didn't exist at that point. Whoever that is.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Fielding's up. Woo!
I'll see you on the start line, alright?
Red headlights.
All right, fellas, our last driver in Qualifier 2 is one fielding shredder. And Biz, this dude lived up to his name in Qualifier 1, absolutely shredding up the track, delivering one of the most exciting runs of the night.
Absolutely fantastic, very fast, but a reckless driver. He spoke about that coming into the lap, and he lived up to that reputation. Flew through the course, got to walk on water, didn't slow down at all, and that cost him big time.
Walk on water the second time around, it's not going to be any different. I'm going to go as fast as I can through it, but I have definitely implemented a couple of changes. We've taken some rubber floor mats and cut them up. My spotter and I kind of taped them and zip tied them, and I've got a trash can that I've cut up and gotten around the intake filter. Sure, it's risky, but so is drifting. So is throwing my car at walls at 100 miles an hour. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I'm ready to roll the dice and see what happens. There you go.
How many times did that take?
It's going to be a good run.
Guys, this patchwork waterproofing fix is risky, but I'm more worried about Fielding's driving. This guy is behind the wheel, which is really fun to watch until it isn't.
Here's Michael.
That was her fielding shredder. Take the Hyperdrive course and just missed out on that knockout round. Now he's our final driver here in Qualifier 2. So at the moment, Axel Fresh holds that third spot. But on the chopping block, it's like Mark. So those are 2 racers who will be watching this one very closely.
You think it'll go to episode 3?
Oh, that'd be good. Scared so much.
Come on, baby. That scares me every time.
My headlights are hot.
Wow, what a takeoff! Woo! Look at that, drifting, he's linking the whole thing already.
So sick. Alright, hit the supernova, hit the target, keep it tidy.
Yeah, so he's definitely going to take it easy.
Boom. Here goes headlights.
There it is. I got a feeling he's going to hit this hard.
Alright.
Come on.
I say he hits 1.
Wait,
that was good.
That was a little scary.
Nice job.
Carried a ton of speed through that Rockford turn. Couldn't have cut it closer. Just missed those pylons.
Hell yeah.
And he is all about drift, style, and speed. Look at that. He is linking all of these challenges so beautifully. That's how he's bringing as much speed in there as he can. All right.
He's out of time.
There you go, Harrison.
Oh my god!
Lost control.
Get in the back of my car, right? Go for it.
Losing some precious time, but it looks like he's going to try and clean it up.
Yeah.
Boom! All right, nice recovery.
Alright, nailed it. Into the light box. Go.
He is linking all of these challenges so beautifully, but he's keeping the car moving forward while going sideways with as much power to the ground as he can.
Only 17 seconds, man. No big deal.
Better.
It'll be fun.
Is it just 2?
In their diagonal.
Pin it, buddy, pin it.
Here he goes into that light box doing that 540.
It's always the same light
Just
box.
so beautiful to
yeah.
watch.
Very much pattern. It gets into a long pattern.
This is what he excels at. He's going to make some of that time up here, I think.
And he's going to bring that heat right in there. Oh, he almost clips it coming in.
Look at that, so close.
Because it looks like it's the same for each
Look at that.
stage.
Unbelievable.
Nice job.
205 going out of the light box.
Down to walk on water. Entrance is dry. Be careful though.
All right, you heard his spotter, Fieldy, headed to walk on water. Now remember, this is the obstacle that nearly ended his competition last run. So he's covered his intake with a trash can to waterproof that engine, putting all his money in a dollar store bag.
Oh, he brought way too much speed in that turn.
Also, you need to try. Be careful. You're like, wait, did they just make you the end of an episode?
Yeah.
Oh! What's that feel like?
It is. On the cliffhanger, bro. We got 12 seconds to find out what happens.
Well, we know you didn't.
We don't know nothing yet. We gotta
I'm
find
pretty
something.
sure I know.
We don't know.
We don't know. I don't even know. I was there, but maybe.
No spoilers. Alright, episode 3, y'all. If you're watching with us, turn on episode 3 right now.
Down to walk on water. Be careful. Keep it tidy.
Keep it tight, baby.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
We're gonna make t-shirts that say keep it
Fielding
tight.
Shredder headed to walk on water. Now here's something for you. He's
Yeah.
covered his intake with a trash can to waterproof his engine.
No guarantee this works. He's still got to be smart about the way he approaches this. Oh, he brought way too much speed into that turn.
Oh, it's fun.
Oh, man.
Let's see if that trash can works.
Hey, remember this guy who almost ended his competition last race?
Viper's on. Oh, she's cooking now, baby.
So far, so good.
She's like,
He's a
oh my
ton bigger than $2 piece of plastic.
And he's through the water.
Yeah, careful on the target. Careful.
Here we go.
He's like, what was that?
Fielding Shredder with a simple but ingenious fix to slay his nemesis from Qualifier 1.
Nice
yeah,
adjustment.
Sliding into the checkpoint. Now he is right on Nancy Francois' heels. He's got to beat his time to advance to the knockout round.
They're also wet, too.
Take a little bit. You're good.
This guy is so much fun to watch. Such a wild man. But can he rein it in and deliver a clean run on the back half of the course?
Oh! Oh, there it is.
That cannon fires and boy,
He's going to avoid the impact, but he's still going to drive through a flood here.
First time practicing.
You're right there. Watch it.
Oh, it is slick.
my man, Fielding Shredder.
Nice job.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Beautifully done.
I know.
Get the leveler. Down the line.
Are you going to win?
Okay.
What he's not going to
Woo, a little foggy.
All right, wait for the line.
win. Is the Axel guy
Looks
first
like
place right
stalling
now?
at that water cannon has put him 8 seconds behind a qualifying pace.
His back is up against the wall
Oh, wait, that's
here.
third
He's
at the-
got to push
Oh, I
it
see.
farther than
Top.
Axel's 9
I'll
feet
run
to
the last
the
to
edge
go on.
if he wants any chance of
you're gonna get
cracking
it.
the top 3.
This has to be perfect.
Go, go, go. Stop at the line. Stop at the first line.
They're like, oh, feeling can make it.
Oh my god! 6 feet!
Like
You
contract,
guys,
it's
he
every-
almost missed the
Really?
end of the ramp. He was going so hard up there.
I kind of want to see a car go off the end of the leveler.
Not me,
It makes your face see someone else.
I know, right? Like, we need someone more jacket.
He definitely brought down the leveler faster than Axel, but was it enough to make up the 8 seconds he needs to crack the top 3?
Fielding Shredder with a chance to get into the top 3. Come on!
He's flying!
Last right to finish.
One last word. Can he do it?
Look at that trip. that is beautiful.
Good looking.
There it comes. He did it.
Woo! Now you don't have to race, right? So now you're on the next episode.
Correct. So
I gotta say,
I made it to the final qualifier, so that means I'm going from the second episode.
All right. That's a win. That's a win for me.
Who knew a trip to the grocery store to buy floor mats and a trash can and a water bottle could mean so much that he goes down that kind of a lap?
That's the best $20 he ever spent.
Amen.
And let's remember, second place with a few mistakes. You know, he overshot a few corners. He run around a few times, had to go back and correct himself, and still got second place.
That was nuts.
All right, our final results are in, and unfortunately, we've got to say goodbye to Mike Martin, Britt Percival, and Mark Wheels.
All the drag racers, goodbye.
Hands at Sushi Taniguchi, as well as Fielding Shredder and Sarah Harrell from the USA. They'll be moving directly to the knockout rounds, where half of the field has now been locked in the quest for the Hyperdrive Championship. Tonight's middle six finishers will need to get their cars fueled up and ready to go, as they are about to meet 6 new drivers. Qualifier race number 3 begins.
Wait, all new drivers?
Right.
6 new. Remember the middle schedule stay. The 6 more get introduced each episode, and 3 go on to the end, and 3 get eliminated.
All right, time to strap back in.
Okay, guys, so that's gonna be it for our live stream. We're gonna come and put a break. We're gonna take a quick break. We're basically right after my run on the third episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you everyone for coming and talking trash with us. Yeah, bye to all 4 of you. Love you guys. And if you are tuning into this not live, then and you want to watch it with us, remember to just turn a camera on and record yourselves, and then also, start at the exact same time so you can kind of enjoy it with us. So we'll see you guys on the next one, and I hope you enjoyed Hyperdrive.
Who will have the guts to keep their foot on the gas with the
Can I transition back to this?